Cadwell B. Esselstyn is an expert in the field of heart disease, a well-renowned surgeon and researcher, and one of the best doctors in the United States. Today, the 82-year-old directs the Cardiovascular Prevention and Reversal Program at the Cleveland Clinic Wellness Institute in Ohio. Back in the 1980s, Dr. Esselstyn had already begun questioning the methods for treating heart disease. They only combated the symptoms, but didn't get rid of the cause. Intensive research led him to the conclusion, our cardiovascular diseases are caused by our eating habits.
When we look at this cause of heart disease, let's not be confused to blame it on genes, or just blame it on somebody's age, or blame it on the luck of the draw. Heart disease is a foodborne illness, and we now know that every time certain foods will pass your lips, you will further endanger and injure the endothelial cell capacity to make nitric oxide.
Endothelial cells are crucial to our blood vessels and heart. They line our blood vessels and produce protective nitric oxide.
And nitric oxide has these marvelous functions of keeping your blood flowing smoothly. It's the strongest vasodilator in the body. It also protects you from getting hypertension because it keeps your artery wall from getting stiff, inflamed, or thickened. And most importantly, a plentiful normal amount of nitric oxide will prevent you from ever developing blockages or plaque.
Scientists know that cardiovascular disease starts with progressive damage to the endothelial cells. This is precisely where our diets come in. The excessive consumption of animal-based or processed foods damages our endothelial cells. Regular consumption of these products increasingly diminishes the protective nitric oxide supply in our blood vessels. This leads to inflammation and a hardening and narrowing of the blood vessels. These can have life-threatening consequences, like heart attack or stroke, or cause arteriosclerosis. Years of research and personal experience have provided Dr. Esselstyn with conclusive evidence that a plant-based diet can not only prevent the progression of heart disease, but can also reverse its effects.
The first thing is on the right.
Esselstyn has successfully treated hundreds of patients with his program. It consists of a low-fat, purely plant-based diet.
When you're willing to take the time and have the patients understand the science behind this, and they really realize that they have caused this disease by the foods that they've eaten, they suddenly realize that you are empowering them as this locus of control to halt their disease. They don't have to depend upon a cardiologist or an operation or a drug that may have significant side effects. They are being empowered to do this themselves.
With Dr. Esselstyn's help, Sharon Kintz, too, completely restructured her diet, doing away with all animal products. She turned down the heart surgery recommended to her by her doctors. Sharon Kintz decided to use food as medicine.
I was on it for 4 weeks, and the pain went away in my arms, the pain went away in my jaws, and I had much more energy. So I took Dr. Esselstyn's program very seriously.
When Sharon Kintz was first diagnosed, she could hardly walk anymore. And nearly 2 years after her treatment with Dr. Esselstyn, she is physically fit again, and she has fulfilled one of her dreams. In 2012, at the age of 68, she successfully took part in a half marathon for the first time in her life.
I know people are cramped for time, but you're talking about your health. If you want to live a long, healthy life and be able to contribute something, then you have to take care of your body. In order to do that, you have to, in my opinion, eat plant-based.